Most of us have a preconceived idea about what a genius is. Believe it or not, you don't have to be Einstein or Mozart to be a genius though. Your inner genius is lurking just under the surface, and in this video I'm going to help you set it free. I'm Rob Palmer from Develop Together, helping you make a positive and long-lasting change.
Develop together.
In today's video, we'll discuss your mind's amazing potential, the connection between the mind and body, and also how to cultivate a growth mindset. Within each of us, there's the capacity for creativity, innovation, problem solving, and profound personal growth. By tapping into this potential, we can unlock extraordinary abilities, achieve remarkable feats, and shape the world around us in ways we never thought possible. That sounds pretty epic, doesn't it? You might be thinking that you've reached your limit of intelligence and that you're not that clever, or anywhere close to being a genius. Well, there are common misconceptions about intelligence and genius, which come from a narrow understanding of these concepts. Many people think that intelligence is based on IQ and academic achievements, and they disregard all the different types of intelligence, such as emotional, creative, and practical intelligence. There's also a misconception that genius is limited to a select few, when the truth is that genius can be nurtured and developed through deliberate practice and exploring your passions. So intelligence and genius aren't fixed traits, and we all have the potential for growth, learning, and the development of extraordinary abilities. Once we unleash our inner genius, it unlocks loads of creativity, innovation, and problem-solving abilities, allowing us to approach challenges with a fresh perspective and breakthrough solutions. It also helps us make significant contributions to society, inspire others, and leave a lasting legacy that reflects our unique brilliance. But don't get too big-headed about it, as you should use your inner genius for good, not evil. One way of helping you unlock your inner genius is to embrace the power of the mind-body connection. The body is the external action taker of the mind's expression and creative potential. If we give ourselves healthy food and exercise, as well as other self-care practices, it puts the mind in an ideal environment to thrive. Similarly, when we do activities that promote mental well-being, such as mindfulness, meditation, and positive affirmations, we can positively influence the body's physiology, increasing our cognitive function, which unlocks our creativity. When you really lean into this mind-body connection, you can tap into a powerful synergy that amplifies your hidden genius. Let's break this down a bit more. Regular exercise improves blood flow to the brain, which improves neuroplasticity and optimizes our ability to think clearly. If you've ever seen the film Limitless, it's a bit like that, but at much more realistic levels. If you get a decent amount of sleep and proper nutrition, it will give the brain the essential nutrients and energies it needs, improving focus, memory, and overall cognitive performance. Are you convinced yet? If we proactively manage our stress levels and look after our mental well-being, then we can encourage a positive emotional state, which leads to improved concentration, creativity, and problem-solving abilities. A great little way of managing your stress is to go from head to toe, briefly tensing each muscle and then releasing it, focusing on the sense of relaxation as you release the tension. This technique promotes physical and mental relaxation, reducing muscle tension and overall stress levels. I've already mentioned this once, but prioritizing proper restorative sleep is vital, which is why so many great practitioners of both mind and body are always talking about it. I don't think I've ever heard of a properly educated person promoting bad or less sleep. Let me know if you've heard anyone saying that with a straight face. So make sure you go to bed at the same time each night and try not to use your smartphone in at least the last half hour beforehand. Now, we've already covered a lot about awakening your inner genius, but now we need to put the cherry on top of this tantalizing treat. Having the right mindset is the ideal way to approach any endeavor, and I would absolutely advocate the growth mindset. This is the belief that intelligence, abilities, and talents can be developed through dedication effort and perseverance, which sounds much better than having a fixed mindset that believes everything is predetermined and cannot be significantly changed regardless of the effort. Having a growth mindset is crucial in all aspects of personal development, and without it, you won't be able to unlock your hidden genius. If you're currently in a more of a fixed mindset kind of a place, then you probably lean towards being more of a pessimist, whereas optimists are more likely to have a growth mindset. But these aren't just two things that are either one or the other. Like everything with the human mind and more, this is on a spectrum. We need both kinds of people for the world to work, which is why neither has evolved out of existence in humanity. So even pessimists are able to have a growth mindset in some form or another. With a growth mindset, people are more likely to take risks, explore new possibilities, and push beyond their comfort zones, unlocking their inner genius. Continuing the example of a pessimist, they might be a genius at spotting all the risks in certain activities, so would be an awesome risk analyst, which is something they could get better and better at doing with a growth mindset. These things are never as clear-cut as they may seem. If you need help in adopting a growth mindset, then here's 3 great tips. Embrace the power of yet. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I can't do this yet. This simple thing reframes the situation in that skills and abilities can be developed with time and effort. Use failures as a learning opportunity. We all make mistakes and get things wrong, but it's crucial not to view these as personal shortcomings. Embracing failure is a natural part of the learning process that helps to cultivate resilience and growth. Put yourself in a growth environment. You might have heard the trope that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you look at who those 5 or so people are for you, then it might become obvious why you think the way you do. So try finding some people to hang around with who take actions and solve problems. These people will be ideal for cultivating your growth mindset. Today, we've talked about understanding the mind's potential and how intelligence and genius aren't fixed traits. Then we delved into the mind-body connection and some things you can do to optimize this for yourself. Finally, we talked about the growth mindset and how we can cultivate it to help us awaken our inner genius. If you still have some more questions about this topic, then drop them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. And also please let me know about any actions you'll be taking based on anything we've talked about today. Thanks for your time, and don't forget to own the day.
Develop together.